Hello, everybody. Welcome to Rewrite Your Reality. I am your host, Reese. And today I wanted to give a little rundown on reality creation and manifestation in my own understanding of it. Trying to simplify the vast majority of information there that can be a little bit confusing because sometimes you think you need to understand every little bit of it to manifest your dream life. If you don't understand something, you start to focus on do I understand this? Do I need to understand this? Am I not getting it? Am I getting it? That kind of thing. You know. So where do we start? Who am I? I think that's the fundamental starting point of every little thing. Who am I? Who are you? Like, who actually are you? Like, if you didn't have a name, presumably you have a name. Who are you? You call yourself this, people call you this. You might have a different handle on YouTube that people refer to you. Maybe you play a game or something and they call you that. But who are you? I mean, we have nicknames, we have names, we have surnames. Who are you underneath that? If you took away your name, who would you actually be without it? You don't really know. Some of you do know, right? But let's just go with it. If you close your eyes and you see that everything is happening almost as if it's in front of you, but nothing is out of reach because you have this control of everything in your imagination. It's all imprinted on this invisible fabric screen that you just observe, that you have absolute and utter control of, wherever it is, whatever it looks like. And you can invoke anything because you know what you're invoking to cause a certain feeling in you. You already know what the feeling it is you want, and you already know the images that will bring about that feeling, right? Doesn't matter what the feeling is, happy, joy, sadness, whatever, fear, uncomfortableness, comfortableness. You already know. You know the images that will make you feel a certain way, and you know the images that don't make you feel a certain way, or make you feel a different way, right? So who are you? You're the knowing. You are the knowing, the awareness, the consciousness that knows that everything is happening on its screen of awareness. It is the screen of awareness. That's who you are. That's who you truly are. Because no matter what name you have, you are that consciousness. You are that awareness. You are that being that's just being something. You're always being something. You're always being aware of something. It doesn't go off. You go to sleep and then you think that you go to sleep and then you think that, oh no, I was asleep and then that was it. No, you're asleep. You're suddenly in a dream world the moment you go to sleep because there's no time gap between it. You experience more stuff quite reminiscent of who you are being, I would think, actually, quite often, or how you are feeling. Sometimes you're feeling a little uncomfortable and you start having not the best dreams, but quite often you're having a dream that's quite reminiscent of who you are, right? And then you wake up and you forget about that life as if it's something else. But it's all within you, it's all happening within you. And if you really wanted to call forth that dream again, you can. And some people can lucidly dream, right? They have complete control of their dream. Are you going to deny that this experience is real? Because they experienced it. When you have fear and doubt, you don't deny that you felt fear and doubt. You're just terrified that you'd feel it again, that it'll be your life, that'll be the rest of your life. That's what you're really fearing. That this fearful, doubtful thing, one, prevents me from my dream life, and two, I'll keep living this thing as if I won't be able to live my dream life, and three, it just doesn't feel great at all. You start to suffer from these thoughts as if it's going to happen. You start to trying to prevent these thoughts from happening in the three-dimensional world, but nothing happens in the three-dimensional world. Nothing is going from one place to another. It's coming from within you, regardless of how many times you think that it does. It feels like it does. It's built in the way that it absolutely seems like it does. Like if you watch a movie in a theater, it looks like it's doing that, right? It looks like it's doing this. It's like as if the movie is going from one end to the other. It's not. It's doing that. It's not coming from here or going there. It's actually doing this, but giving the illusion that it's going this way. You know, even when you watch a movie on your computer or when you're streaming or something, it's coming tick 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 tick, right? But you're giving the illusion that it's like that. It's not like that, right? If a flip book, a flip book's great. When you flip a book, when you do a flip book, you see the images are having this linear experience, but it's page by page by page by page by page, vertically. That's what you are. You are a multi-dimensional awareness that consists of every single identity that you ever could be right now. But how can it be something that's so far gone from where I am? You see, from where you are now, the experience of that reality exists within you right now. The identity who is experiencing that reality exists within you right now. From this very frame, even if the frame does not resemble the end of that identity's experience, or what we call the end, right? Say you want to go to the mountains, just a random thing. You go to the mountains, you become aware that there's a version of you who is just trudging up this mountain on a hike and then enjoying the view, right? At some point. That identity who somehow gets to this mountainous country, climbs the mountain and has this beautiful view, that identity is within you right now. And if you identify with it and you persist knowing that yes, I am that. Who I'm imagining and what I'm imagining is memory of this identity. Reality will just rearrange itself for your experiencing of that entire journey. The entire journey exists within you for your experiencing of it, but you can go to any point because you are awareness, and what you are aware of is happening now. So you are already on that journey. You are already on the boat or the plane to that place. You are already at the base of the mountain. You are already walking up the mountain. You are already looking at the view. But we typically just go to the end knowing that that is our choice. We just stay in that end knowing that. So just keep imagining your end. Like I am in this reality where I am standing at the top of a beautiful valley on the hillside, looking out at it with all the people that I love, that I want to be with me. And I am it right now. This is an entirely new world that I'm looking at. It's an entirely new world, right? Everyone in this world exists, but I don't have to manifest, I don't have to consciously think about them. I'm only focused on what it is I'm choosing to experience, the feeling of it, right? The reality of it, the knowing that this is a version of me who is experiencing this. That greater part of you, your awareness, the greater awareness that you are one with, that screen, that awareness, that being that you are one with, that you are, separated itself from you seemingly, but you're not just, you are one being kind of separated in its own little consciousness, right? And you are directing the entirety of it to become something for your experiencing of it, or to manifest your three-dimensional world, your awareness, your whatever you're experiencing of it, to experience it. You are the director of that power. The power is one with you, and you direct it. Your consciousness, your awareness, your attention directs it. That's who you are. You are the director, the creator, the God, reality itself, fulfillment, gratitude, love, that directs this power that you are one with. All the power in the entire universe, you direct it. And we sometimes feel so small in the frame itself, looking outward at everything else having this magnitude of existence. And we are so small, thinking that we can do something about it. From this frame, you can do nothing. You can do nothing with this flesh and blood. But when you identify with the awareness behind the flesh and blood, realizing the flesh and blood, the world itself, all exists within your awareness, then you can do anything, because you've done everything. So what it is you want to experience redoing, because you've done it already. What do you want to redo in your life? And I don't mean what you consider a mistake. When I say redo, I mean remember. Remember, you are remembering everything. If you are infinity, and you are, since you are infinity, and you are aware of everything within that infinity that you are, and you are not conscious of it, but you are one with it, what are you actually doing as existence? You are remembering who you are, right? So what is it that you want to remember? I'm remembering myself climb a mountain and looking at the most beautiful valley with the people that I love. Why? It doesn't matter why. It exists, and I get to choose it. I get to have it. I get to experience it because it's already done. I am already that identity that has done that. It's what I choose. I don't have to do anything about it. I'm acknowledging that is my choice. I am that because I am. And three-dimensional reality has immediately started to unfold from within my awareness. That idea, that reality. See, it's not it's it because the 3D reality wasn't going somewhere specific and then I'm changed the direction. It was doing what I am. It's being who I am. It's being who you are in your own little personalized world. You are the awareness behind it. You are the awareness that is aware that it's infinity, but consciously has chosen to forget that it's infinity. You see, you are one with the whole. Like you may as well be a hand, and one of your fingers decided to forget that it's a hand, and it's slowly remembering that it's a hand. You can do this with anything. Like pick a leaf on a tree, right? Pick a branch on a tree, pick a leaf on a tree. You are that leaf, remembering that it is one with the whole tree. You are the rock on a mountain, remembering that it's the mountain. You are a drop in the ocean, remembering that it's the ocean. That you are one with the ocean, and where you direct the waves, it goes. But why does it do that? Because you are one with that power that moves it. You are one with everything. That's who you are. You don't manifest random stuff into reality. You rearrange the entirety of reality to experience that version of reality because you are reality. So when you want a specific person or you're in love with somebody, you rearrange reality to the version of reality where you and that specific person have always been together. It doesn't matter what it looks like. What it looks like is just old, dead assumptions and thoughts and what you have believed of yourself. Even if you're experiencing the opposite, it's just polarity. It's polarity of who you used to be and who you no longer prefer to be. You don't prefer to be the person who's not chosen. You don't prefer to be living as if you are living in someone else's shadow or someone else's life. You don't prefer to be living as if people in your reality are doing what it is you want to be doing. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good because it's no longer who you are. What feels good? When you go into your imagination and you imagine things as you would like them to be. That feels good. But we feel so afraid to identify with that. Why? Because you're so afraid that it won't happen. You're so afraid something won't happen that you're too afraid to even imagine it. Stop identifying with needing it in the three-dimensional world and just let it be there, knowing that it's you anyway. And identify so much that you are source, that you are the creator, that you can be touched by nothing, that you are everything, and what you want to be experiencing is what you are choosing in your imagination to experience. That identity who is experiencing it, that is you. Regardless of what you are feeling, regardless of what you are thinking, regardless of what you are seeing, regardless of what you have said, regardless of what you think you have done, regardless of what you are believing, regardless of what anyone or anything is doing in your three-dimensional reality. I am the creator. I am God. I am reality itself. I am all realities. I am all flames. They are all meaningless, but I'm choosing the one to bring forth because I love it. Because I am in love with that frame. because I'm in love with that frame. That frame is made from the love that I am, and I am in that frame, in love, experiencing the love of that frame. I am love. I am gratitude. That's who you are. So that's who you are. You are the knowing being of all knowing. You're the knowing of all knowing. You're literally the knowing of all knowing. You are reality itself. Right? So, that being said, remember who you are. You are the creator. Assume that you are the creator. Assume that you are the creator because you can imagine anything. And assume because you can imagine anything and yourself in that anything, regardless of it, that it must exist somehow, somewhere, somewhen, and it's superimposed onto your being right now. And that's who you choose to be. It's like, but how? Just trust that you are that version. That's it. That you're already being that version. The fact that you can imagine it. And even with that needing and wanting of evidence of absolute knowing, know that you don't need that evidence. That there's no evidence. There's nothing. There's only the awareness of it. Make that the evidence. And then let it go completely. Just let it go. And you can return to it over and over. Return to it. How many times? Return to it. Don't make it a day job, but return to it saying, you know what, I have these feelings, I have these thoughts, I have these fears, but I'm going to return to that knowing that I am the creator, and that they don't matter, I am. They don't create reality, I am reality. They don't say who I am, I do. They do nothing, I do it all. I am does it all. And I am one with that I am that does it all. And that which I've chosen is my reality, regardless of anything. And that's reality. You see, reality isn't what's out here. No matter how many times you say, I'm in my dream life, and then you think like, oh, but I'm not actually. No. You are the identity that is living that dream life, past and present. And right now, that's who you identify as. And that's what's unfolding for you, through you, and as you. So stay in that end. I'm your host, Reese. This is Rewrite Your Reality. Thank you for the liking. Thank you for the sharing. Thank you for the subscribing. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the love. Infinite light, infinite gratitude to you all. I have a Facebook group available if you want to join. It's in the description below. There's a TikTok page where I upload other things, a bit shorter content videos. Obviously, TikTok is a bit shorter. If you'd like specific things, please reach out and tell me. Or join, or if you just say hi, go for it. Much love, much light. Remember, you are the entire world. And no matter how you feel about that, that's true. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.